Connected. Channel switched.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Okay.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi,
Good
Tim.
morning, good afternoon.
Hi, Andres.
User entered your channel.
Hi, hi, John.
Hi, John.
Hi, Andreas.
Hi,
Hi, John.
Hi, guys. Server's up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To me, the weather is exactly the same in both zones.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we ought to go into the weather. Should we go into the weather zone? It might do a lot better if we fly into there with the exact weather.
Streeting's moderate there versus normal.
No, it's the same. It's moderate in both.
Then I copied the wrong thing out again.
Yeah, it is identical. The high clouds are the same, thermal's the same, and the wind's the same.
I think the task is too long for me to finish it today because I need to leave in an hour to get on a birthday.
Okay, yeah.
But I will fly as long as I can.
I'll be right back.
It's funny, John, on the print the map out thing to a bitmap, and I look at it, and it says streeting normal on that on those conditions for some reason. I don't know why.
Wait, it's set to moderate.
I know what you're saying, but I'm saying I just looked at what I caught snipped from, and that's what it says. I don't know why it's different.
It must. The print thing must say normal instead of moderate.
Yeah, right.
But that must be I call it a bug.
I don't know. Weird.
Does it say normal for both of them?
No, it says moderate for the zone.
Ooh, interesting.
User entered your
Yeah,
channel.
it must have been. Maybe it was normal was. That's weird. Yeah.
Well, you know what it is there's a difference between what was, I downloaded it and did it. You see, he's changed it. Because now I see it. I see it. In
Well,
here.
there is no normal setting for streaming, I don't think. I think normal shouldn't be a word that the stream should have, so that's probably a bug in Condor.
Oh.
Activity and stuff like that has a normal thing, but streaming, I think, is just high, medium. It's like high, moderate, low, or none or something.
Good morning and good afternoon, gentlemen.
Hi, Doc.
User
Hello.
joined your
Hi, Doc.
channel.
Hi, Doctor.
Yeah, I just printed it again, John. I just redid it, and it says normal, so there is a bug there of some sort.
Hi, Holger.
Hey, Holger.
Hi.
Hi, Holger.
Hi, Holger.
Hi.
Hi, Holger. Maybe in this weather zone is an Easter egg.
I'm back.
What's the idea of this zone? To turn back to the south after the turn point to go around?
It could be they just wanted to have it. It could be like they wanted thunderstorms there for drama, make it look cool without actually changing anything, or who knows.
Ah, okay.
But we will never know because they said it to be exactly the same as the other weather. Maybe they wanted it to be nothing.
More drama. More drama.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't know. Also, if you look at also the top left, the top corner of it is all messed up too.
I'm joining and try to fly.
When he was drawing the polygons on it, he kind of like overlapped it. And it's got some weird glitchy stuff on the corner.
Oh, you guys really think we need an EBR today? That kind of throws me.
Weak but wide thermals and the EB climbs well.
Yeah, that was my thought as well.
Huh.
User joined your channel.
Lots of EBs, huh? I hate this radio channel.
I turned it off.
Yeah, me too.
Is there a cross that I could set this to disable?
Just turn the volume all the way down.
Or just
okay.
change the channel.
Yeah, I've changed. It's way too loud.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, folks.
Hi.
Hi, Mark.
Hey.
Hey, Mark.
Mark.
Help me out for a second here. There's a weather zone, but I see absolutely no difference between that and the base weather.
Yep.
Okay, I thought I was going crazy.
It was psychological.
New feature.
You said you're not going crazy?
No, I said I thought I was going crazy. I went
Oh.
back and forth from each tab about 10 times. I'm like, I don't get it.
Okay.
I think these taskmasters are trying to mess with our heads even more.
I think they forgot to change the weather.
That's possible.
There must have been an idea.
For several versions and uploaded the wrong one. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what they were intending. Really weak or really strong or different wind? Who knows?
And maybe strong from the tactic that you could go back to the south and around the valley, not on top of it. You have to climb to 3,200 when we get over on the blue line.
Yeah, I was thinking of just going far north and around to avoid having to climb over it.
Nice high cloud base, though. Long way to a cloud to find some lip.
No kidding.
Speaking of EB29s, did any of you guys take a look at the classified ads on Wings and Wheels for a used one? It was going for 430,000 US.
Yeah, they
Wow.
did it the other day.
I saw that, yeah. It's only about half a house.
Yeah.
Half a real nice house.
All depends on where that really nice house is, actually.
I was going to say, I live in a totally average house, and it's about half of a house in my neighborhood.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, west coast of Canada and Vancouver, 430 will buy you about a garden shed or something.
Oh, I know someone watched someone on YouTube. They moved all the way from Vancouver to Nova Scotia just to find space that was affordable.
Oh, it's a total zoo out there, and Calgary and even Toronto's not all that great either, but Vancouver is just totally nuts. I mean, beautiful place, but boy, the real estate there. Whew. So yeah, all of a sudden 430 US doesn't sound too bad for an EB29, does it?
Yeah.
The people are piling out of Hong Kong over to the rich people over to Vancouver.
Oh, they've been doing that for a few decades, actually. That's why we ended up in that situation in the first place. I mean, I can't say as I blame them, but, you know, it doesn't do very much for real estate in Canada.
Oh, for a week, this one's not bad at all. It's almost over 2.5.
About 1.7 where I am at.
Yeah, I'm just south of the center of the start sector.
Yes, you.
Everybody flew off in that direction. Does no one ever look around when they start? There was a thermal literally right next to where everyone started.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought about it.
Yeah, I make that a habit now. When I come in, if I see people flying off somewhere for a cloud, I don't just go to where everyone else is going. I look around because lots of times people just fly to the first cloud they see when they start, which is often whichever direction.
I like to go upwind or at least toward the star if I can.
Yeah.
This is a bit of an odd question, but I'm looking to find a poster, like maybe 1 meter by 1 meter or something, of this entire area, of the arc area. Something I could like put on my wall and make notes on. And I tried and couldn't find anything like that online. And it struck me as odd that I couldn't find anything. Does anybody know of a place I could find such a thing?
Do you live in a real city?
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess, like outside
Wait.
Washington, D.C.
Okay, yes. Just go find some place like Kinko's or something and just have the base map printed out.
That's interesting. Is the base map detailed enough that would be good?
What's the map we have in Condor?
Yeah, I know, which I actually find a little bit lacking. That's why I'm looking for something else.
Oh, yeah, you can probably find something, but
When you put it on, want to put it on a wall, there is also possibilities to buy landscapes in 3D modeling, not just as poster, more than like a picture in 3D animated.
Oh, that would be
Also.
that would be if I could have like a table-sized
Yep.
3D relief. That would be
Yeah,
amazing.
relief, exactly, relief. Yeah,
All right. Well, where would I get one of those?
yeah. This is more impressive. Also with different colors that you see the high and the low spots.
a very big, or technically, I'm not saying a very big 3D printer, but you can do it with a 3D printer in lots of pieces.
I have a 3D printer, but it's 200 mils by 200 mils is my print area. That would be, I would be printing for a long time.
I've saw things like that, but I haven't got the space for such like things. Would want to look nice when you have it on a big wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would love to have it just on a wall, but I can't. I sort of figured that someone somewhere out there would have a printout. The one gliding club where I took my one intro lesson did have one for like the Allegheny ridges in like Pennsylvania, Northern Virginia. I don't know where they ever got that, but it looked like it had been there for quite some time. Maybe I will just get the most detailed map I can and print it as large as I can. But I want something really nice.
Oh, okay. Where's the light button?
Ooh, that was loud.
Okay, there.
You're flying with May below you, Mike, and your plane just absolutely dwarfs at LS8. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I see no box on my wings.
It's none.
Okay, nice.
Maybe we need a task with very high box that you have to clean every 2 inch.
Yeah, no EB then.
You can't see where you're going. They're just swarming in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one from a server online once that had high bugs. Actually.
I don't know if any of you saw this YouTube video about a spray pilot. I think it was in South America spraying a crop, and I think he flew through a whole thing of locusts. And his canopy, his windscreen was almost 0 in splatter. It was just unreal to see that.
Wow. Mayday, mayday. I had a bug strike.
Yeah.
Oh, you could hear it. It almost sounded like he was flying through hail. I mean, the microphone was going, and even though he had a turbine engine in front of you, you could hear this tuck, 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 tuck all through there. It's like, man.
No wonder they needed some spray there.
Yeah.
You could use a glider for spraying crops. I mean, it's already made to carry liquids and dump it.
Yeah, but you only get one pass over the field.
Well, you can make a pass and go find a thermal and climb back up.
Well, speaking of spraying, I found this company that has these gag switches for aviation use, and I bought one, and it's called Chemtrails On and On. I'm going to put that in my glider.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to take a look and see what they have to say about that one.
I don't really want to descend to 2,000 meters for starting. It's so nice to be that this high.
Yeah, I'm getting up close to cloud base now. I'm like, I don't want to go back down. Oh my gosh, that's so far down there. I hadn't turned the helpers on.
How is that cloud, John?
This one was really good. At the cloud base, it was 3.6.
Well, I guess it will disappear before we
This
start.
one was pretty done. This is actually a new one. The one I was in, I started climbing in, dissipated. This is a brand new one.
The one I'm in is it's at 4 right now, and I'm much lower than cloud base. Although I think it might be blue.
And you're not out on the course, right?
Correct. I'm still quite a bit from course. I'm like 10K from course.
Yeah, this one is just southeast of the center of start. There's a little ridge on the south side of the start sector, and that's where it's coming off of.
Why do we... Oh, never mind. Someone's in the GUI.
I'm not sure why I'm not really sure why everyone took so many people took EB29s. It's not gonna be that. Conditions don't look like they're gonna be that bad.
If people are going around instead of over, you'll want the long flat glide.
This is the famous parkour here at the start.
Start sector is a monster.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's 10 kilometers wide. And then all the sectors are tiny. They're half-kilometer cylinders.
Remember to forget the bugs.
Yep.
Don't forget the bugs.
Never to forget them.
I've been reflexively running my bug wipers even though there's absolutely no need.
Oh man, I really don't want to dive back down. But on the other hand, I do want to dive down and get started as soon as I can because there's a good thermal there.
Yeah, I follow also.
Not a good start here, Tim.
No. It was a bit too low as well.
Yeah. I know you're with
Also
me.
not much lift here.
I'm feeling your pain.
Maybe I flew to the ridge. Yeah, good luck, guys. Totally forgotten.
Yeah,
Good luck
good luck,
all.
Al.
Good luck all.
Yeah, good luck,
luck.
everyone.
Good luck, everybody.
Is it a 170 start?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Gregor.
Hi.
I've already got around this thermal once, and Gregor enters it higher than me. That shows how great my start was.
Yeah, but you're in an LS8, aren't you?
Yeah,
I think that makes also a difference.
yeah. Well, I went through really slow.
Ah, crap.
It's only about 2.0 on my Hawk average.
Yeah,
This is the
same
wrong-
for
this is
me.
this is the wrong thermal. No, maybe not. Wait. Yeah. This is the new thermal over here. That is the. Actually, there is a new one actually forming right now. Who knows? That one must have died and restarted because there's new.
Oh yeah, this one feels a little bit stronger.
Thanks, John.
Gotta find the center of it.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, Tim, one thing that EB did was give you the luxury of being able to keep going and hunt.
Yeah.
No way I could have done that. Uh, 2.2 on the Hawk average here.
I do love how easy it is to nail the starts with this thing. You can come in really flat at exactly the maximum speed.
I got 3.4 average at the moment.
Wow. And with an EB.
Yeah, with an EB. With an EB.
I see you, John.
I'm having a hard time staying centered. The center is kind of drifted. The problem is, I mean, it's a rig thermal, so it's at an angle.
Yeah, I'm not getting much out of this, really.
I was getting better a minute ago, but I've gone off the center. I'm trying to get.
Here's a 4.3 netto I just went through. Us folks in the Neo can't be super picky if we get a little bit low.
I had a terrible time with this thermal. The problem is I cut this thermal up high before.
That one any good, Andreas?
Better.
What's your Hawk average? On the
At
netto.
the moment, 2.7.
Okay.
But I have 4.3 on max.
Okay.
Now 3.2. Yeah, it's stronger.
Yeah, I'm up to 3.2 already up here. Something higher, but
3.8.
On the Hawk average or the netto?
Yep.
Hawk
Netto.
average. Oh, netto, okay. Yeah, we got like 3.4 over here, 3.3. 3. Yeah.
This center was easier to find. I had more troubles at your location. Final glide already?
That's 0.
Then I have to start the task maybe. Yeah, a few EBs tried low.
You're climbing me really a lot with that, outclimbing me, John, with that stemma versus a Neo.
yeah, I mean, just the wing loading is like, I think 45 with 2 people in it.
Your cloud dying, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've now 3,000.
I'm at 31.
But the climb rate got not much better. It's constant. Interesting, with the EB I climb faster than Nico Bianchi with the Neo.
The EB,
Well, the EB.
climbs very well.
Yeah.
I was below him, now I'm on top of him.
It's a gliding and climbing monster.
Exactly.
It doesn't surprise me with the minimum sync rate of an EB29. It's absolutely amazing.
There's one of those incredible shrinking clouds.
Oh yeah, a flatland cloud moving over. I saw one build up like that. Oh, I think the ones that explode are even crazier. It's like it was nothing, and suddenly blam, huge cloud.
Not blowing my hair back, Rich.
Don't see where you are, Bruce.
Right below you.
I thought you were ahead of me.
No. You gotta be kidding me. Everyone I find me, just look behind you. Well, this is a little better than we were in.
Do you guys move your center of gravity at all on the EB?
No.
No, me neither.
I never have, but I'm continually finding myself need to pull some back stick, even when I have the trim set to 100%. I'm thinking about maybe moving the center of gravity back.
Now then you have the wrong flaps position.
I'm in flaps 2.
Oh,
Plus
Maybe go to
2.
3.
that's very odd.
Where's your trim lever?
Trim lever is all the way at 100%.
So you have it on a...
Oh yeah, I have it on my throttle quadrant.
Yeah, see, that's what happened to me yesterday when my throttle wasn't hooked up.
Now this is just a consistent thing. Since I started looking at the circular polar for the suggested circling speed, I'm finding that on the EB29 I was circling too fast, but to get slow enough I have to pull some backstick.
Well, it's like on the stemming, I normally have the CG forward quite a bit because it's closer to what the manual says, and if it's a really fast task, I'd have the CG all the way forward, so you can actually, the flap speeds are actually trimmed, or you can actually get the full trim speed for high speed stuff. And then you have to hold a whole bunch of backstick while thermaling. I had it halfway forward went like weak thermals like this.
Not much of a bump there, Rich.
No,
What the heck? What are they circling in?
I don't know. I didn't circle.
No one took the LS4 today.
That's sporty.
People get very sporty sometimes. Did you thermal yet, Tim?
Yeah, once. Well, I did initially, right after start as well, but I couldn't find the center, so I left early.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it was more in wind direction. Is CTX on a no new short sign? Is this double H now?
Hi Kyle, it's an EB29, yes, long wings, 29 meters.
I think CTX flies the first server.
Or
Always
maybe
did.
This double H guy flying also so weird like CTX.
Well,
20,
double H just screws around.
28, I think, for this
He'll
one.
fly
Came in
super
second
good.
yesterday.
That's what I mean. He's really good, but when he's doing all that stuff, he's just screwing around. He knows how to fly. I don't understand it. It's got to be obnoxious sometimes. I've seen Double H do really well. Fly, fast and finish very well.
Little confusing about this weather. Now I get the center.
Wow, I didn't get anything out of that cloud there. Must have been too far. Must have been under it. The slope must have been sloped up much steeper than I thought.
Yeah, John, I don't know what the heck that was.
Hmm?
I don't know what it was with that cloud. Nothing for me either.
Yeah, I think you need to be more to the right, the upwind. Yeah, I think it's coming off of the upwind ridge.
Yeah, you have to be really upwind of them.
I went way upwind too. I started and then I followed the wind out of the clouds and I still didn't hit anything. I went against the wind on the way out to try to look for that, and it wasn't there. I don't know.
Maybe that one already died close to the ground.
Oh, I just missed it.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats, Gregor.
Ah, congrats. So fast.
Yeah, but I need to find a thermal now.
I see you. Yeah, the core is on the side of the cloud, not under the cloud.
Thank you.
The wind speed is so much.
Yeah, Gregor, hopefully this ridge will be able to find us something because I'm not too far higher than you are.
Yeah, but I watched your height and I lost almost 100 meters on the last 5 to 8 kilometers to you.
Well, I don't know how I did that. It was blind luck.
Yeah, I don't know either because we were I was nearly right under you. Ah, that sounds good.
Looks like you got something there.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, here's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Very welcome right about now.
.7.
Yeah, I can't get it that good yet.
Which way are we turning?
Left.
Thank you. There's somebody going right.
Gary, did you put any water on?
Yeah, a little bit, just to get to the 50 kilograms.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, all of about 30 kilos of water.
Yeah, about 30 liters.
Or liters, yeah.
They missed all the core.
Well, Gregor, I have to say you're a much better thermaling pilot than I am.
I think I got a better. I had a better start in this thermal than you, because now we're pretty much even.
Yeah, I have you in sight. I'm just off your 6 o'clock, and I'll just stay right behind you.
Yeah, I see you on the LX.
And I see you on the Oculus Quest here, looking good.
Oh yeah, when I look out of the window, I can see you as well. Nice.
Are you thermaling at 0 or 1 degree flap?
2. I have it on flaps, flap +2.
Okay, I'm at flap 1.
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats.
That's Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Was so focused on centering this thermal that I didn't see it.
John, I'm right behind you, but I have eyes on you.
And we have a good thermal.
Honestly, if this thermal keeps on working, I'm gonna just keep on climbing into the cloud.
I think it's breaking up.
Well, yeah, but I notice that these mountain thermals sometimes keep on working even after the cloud's gone. It's still I'm still climbing at 3 meters per second. I'm at final glide at 1.5, so I'm just gonna stick with it.
I just never got much of a climb out of it. It's like 2.7 average. I guess that's okay, but.
Well, I mean, I am in the stimulus, so it does climb better. I mean, the EB does a bit better than the stimulus does, but.
Yeah, I slowly gained on you throughout that one.
Yeah, to avoid mountain issues, I'm just gonna go final glide a little bit early, so I'm stay high. I've still got.
John, that cloud's dying.
But the thermal's still working because as long as it's lifting more than my final glide is,
okay,
you might as well just stick it up and get high. I'm still climbing at 2.5, and my final glide's 1.7. Well, we have 1.9, so we're leaving soon.
Oh, there's a new cloud just starting head towards.
Terrain is an issue on final unless you're willing to divert.
There's a new one starting there.
Yeah, this is my last turn. As soon as I'm pointing out, I'm leaving. Yeah, it's down to 2. I'm at McCurdy 2 for final glide, so. That's my work.
Congrats, you guys.
Congrats.
Plus, it's kind of fun just to get up really high in the cloud. Congrats, Dave.
Congrats.
Yeah,
Congrats.
Congrats, Dave.
Congrats, Dave.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Thank you. I'm still here.
God, I wish I needed this cloud more. 3.7.
Yeah, one of the unwritten rules is that you'll get your best climb right after your last climb.
I wonder if anyone's ever
a strong one.
I wonder if anyone's ever outlanded because they couldn't find any thermals and then had Dust Devil flip their glider over while it was sitting on the ground.
Probably not.
Great centered.
I've seen videos of people running into a paraglider, hitting a dust devil while about to land, and then also picking while they were getting ready to take off, while they were getting everything setting up, having a dust devil blow over and lift everything up off the ground, which was pretty scary.
Yeah, I witnessed a guy die from that one time. It was pretty horrific.
What happened, Dave? Like, how exactly did that go down?
Up on Chelan, up in Washington State, we fly the Chelan Classic, and dust devils are always coming through. And yeah, occasionally they'll rip paragliders off the ground, fling them 100 feet in the air and like a rag doll, and they'll go flying in the side of the mountain. It's pretty horrific to see.
Wow, so you saw a hang glider crash on a highway, paraglider ripped off and killed. You broke both your arms. Holy crap, man! You've seen some damage.
Yeah, I also witnessed a major hang glider pilot go into the rotor and die right in front of me. It was pretty nasty. That was my first cross-country flight in the desert.
If I'd seen a third of what you've seen, I would never touch. I would never touch an aircraft again.
I don't fly paragliders in the desert. I don't fly paragliders at all, but they're scary in the desert.
Very first hang glider I ever saw landed on the freeway and got smashed. And that's why I don't hang glide.
I've never seen that.
Why would you land on the...
That's bad luck.
Yeah, it's...
It wasn't intentional. He came off a ridge, and all of a sudden he just went straight nose down and down into the interstate.
Oof. I'm still. Did you hear about? I can't remember his name. There was a aerobatics pilot who just died just like yesterday or the day before, just recently.
Yeah, and an MXS. Pretty bad.
I
guess the ring whipped off. The wing ripped off the airplane on landing or something.
Oh, geez. Well, I hadn't heard yet what had happened. All I had heard was they hadn't had a. There was no information at all. It's just that he was coming to land and something happened. Well, that's.
Yeah, the wing separated.
Wow, that's not a good endorsement for that plane.
They're experimental, all carbon fiber. You know, they're all built a little different.
Yeah. No, I saw a video of him talking about his plane. Yeah, and like saying it's like he was saying like it gets rated for plus or minus 14 Gs, so that when you're doing aerobatics, that's good because that means that you're not going to really be able to overstress the airframe because you will be out before the airframe's overstressed. Well, maybe not so much now. Wow,
That's the thing about composites. When they fail spectacularly and fast.
Yeah, and they can be kind of hard. And they can be hard to
snaps.
They can be kind of a pain to inspect as well too.
So I was always afraid of like the ATOSs and stuff, because they're all carbon. But yeah, you never know when those things are going to get a crack. Actually, my glider has an all carbon crossbar, but it's pretty beefy. Another thing up in Washington, up in Lake Chelan, Washington, where we fly the cross country classic, on the top of the butte up there, you're required to hook your glider into a cable. There's like 8 cables up there that string across the mountain. So you have to hook your glider into the cable because dust devils come through and will rip your glider right off the mountain.
How about a cable for the pilot? Make it blown off while you're waiting.
Usually they're okay, but paragliders are not.
Yeah. That sounds like most likely that sounds like it'll lift you up. Just can go.
Sometimes it's fun to play in them. They come through regularly. It's pretty scary. The scariest part is when you unhook from the cable, hook yourself into the glider, and you walk up to launch, and there's a huge line of people waiting to get off launch, and you're sitting there like just a sitting duck for these things to come through. And sometimes they come through and like knock 4 or 5, 6 gliders over, right in front of you, and they can break a glider and hurt people and stuff. I saw a spectator grab onto one and get flinged 15 feet in the air and had to go taken off in an ambulance.
Interesting.
On the other hand, when you get up in the air and you go into the flats and start flying, the dust devils are your best friend.
Nice find, Tim.
Yeah, that was a very nice thermal.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats, Rick.
Richard.
Yeah, congrats.
Oh, I did.
Hi, John.
I had the plane icons off. They're turned up too high. I hate when I can see everybody so far ahead.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats, Gregor. Doug.
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks, and congrats, Doug.
Congrats,
Thank you.
Congrats,
Thank you,
Doug.
guys.
and Gregor.
Congrats, guys.
Congrats,
Thank
Gregor.
you. I'm following the experts around. This isn't me.
Too bad I need to leave in 10 minutes.
Gee, sorry, guy.
It's such a fun flight today.
I wonder if within 10 minutes you could put it on autopilot and just go straight to the finish while you're not there.
I'm not sure if I can aim that good.
Not the aiming part, it's that cumulus granitus that's in the way.
That's Mike.
Congrats, Mike.
Thank
Congrats, Mike.
Congrats. Congrats, Mike.
That's Mike.
Thanks.
That's Mark.
Congrats.
That's
Congrats, Mark.
Congrats, Mark.
Wow, that looks like a full cloud you're in, Rich.
Yeah, it's not a very good one.
Oh, from here, it's everybody's ton of planes there.
Nico appears to be going left. Does he know something? I trust him. He's good.
Yeah, Nico's really great.
Well, you're not going to catch any of those thermals unless you get over the ridge, and you're high enough, I guess that's fine. Yeah, I am not even going to try that.
Thermal schmermal. This thing can fly flat.
Hi, Andreas.
Hi. Not so great. I go further.
I was thinking the same thing. I think I'm going to finish this turn and go to the next cloud.
Was a little bit confused about this cloud. First I had lift, then nothing, and the other turns, and yeah, a little bit special. Lift.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
That's Tim.
Congrats.
Congrats,
Thanks,
Tim.
Tim.
I'm right behind you, Gregor.
Okay.
John, where are you going?
I'm just going to go up this valley.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a valley that goes straight. I mean, it'll go over the peak, but there's a valley that goes up straight up the mountains right there. Just a little bit to the right of the blue line. With the winds blowing from the wind and clouds or wind and sun's from the same side on this side, so Should be able to catch the thermals all.
Well, yesterday it worked out for you when you veered off from us all, so maybe you know something I don't.
Oh no, I just didn't want to. I was already too low to go over. I didn't even want to try climbing up over on that side. This is just a straight shot. I mean, with the wind and the thermals and everything, it should be.
You.
Game of chicken starting up here. I guess we both, maybe he was here first. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I need to leave now.
Sorry, Gregor.
Sorry to hear that, Gregor. Enjoy
Have
your
a nice
evening.
party. Yep.
Yeah, thanks.
Warp drive.
I will. And it will get it will get pizza if I heard it correct. So it's not that bad. So see you all tomorrow and wish you a nice flight.
See you.
Cheers.
Yeah, have a great evening. Nick.
Thanks.
See ya, Gregor. Have a good party, right?
Bruce?
Congrats.
Bruce?
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
I slept. Didn't
You're
start
going
for
to sleep?
final glide. Yeah, I didn't start early to final glide. I'm maybe too high.
Some high ground to get over at the end.
Yeah. I marked 2,200 to pass over. Yeah, Rick is far away. Very well done.
Yeah, I'm getting burnt here after the turn point. I need to climb in something with low lift to get over all this. I'm stuck climbing in low lift.
Congrats, Danny.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Congrats, Danny.
Congrats, Danny. Congrats.
Somebody has to hold up the rear end here. Actually, there's two guys behind me, May and I forget who the other guy is.
Yeah, at the end it's a value race. The ridge just works very well.
There's a pretty tall mountain right before the finish too.
Yeah.
I have Bianchi in my front.
EB29 is scary when it starts to flutter because it's hard to change the speed quickly.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take a lot of flutter to lose a wing.
Yeah. It's not forgiving at all.
I fluttered twice and both times thought they were coming off.
That's a lot of wing out there.
Well, there's a simple solution to that problem. Don't fly so fast.
Exactly on the blue line.
I went left of the blue line so I didn't have to have quite as much height.
That's friendly with sinking, not so dangerous like other tasks.
Thanks, Mark.
Congrats.
Congrats, Mark.
Thanks.
That's
Now I
fine.
gotta see if the handicap
congrats.
holds up.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Nah, I don't think the handicap's gonna hold up. Yeah, I think I needed 20% or something like that. Not even close to that. RT doesn't usually succeed with his go all out approach, but looks like today might do it.
Congratulations.
Bruce.
Congrats, Rich.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats, Rich.
Congrats, Rich.
Congrats.
You took a much better line than me, Mark, on that last leg.
Yeah, I decided to push it because I studied it a bit pre-flight, and I knew that I could go a little bit lower if I went to the left. And so I just tried to go left with enough to clear whatever the next ridge was. Always worked out. There was one last climb after that last turn point that I saw you climbing in, and I thought the only way I could beat it was if I pushed past you and got away with it.
You did well. Yeah, this is where the 15-meter gliders come in and annihilate us.
I took the optimally bad route. I went to the right. Scenic, though.
I'd consider going to the right. That one was much lower. You could get into that valley and never have to really clear anything.
It's actually much higher. Because there's a much taller mountain between. You have to go around. Yeah. Yeah, there's a big mountain that I thought was a different mountain. Then I'm getting there and going, oh wait, no, this is never going to work. The mountain before that pass to the right is really tall. I'm having to go around it basically I'm having to detour back to the blue line just to go around this mountain so I can go back to that pass to go around it.
Yeah.
There was one point on the final where RT and I were right at the exact same spot. Like I could hear him as I went past him. And I was curious how much time I'd make up on him on the final. And I was trying to do the math. I knew it wouldn't be enough.
Congrats, Andreas.
Thank you.
Congrats, Andreas.
Thanks.
Yeah, those weak
Congrats.
thermals were pretty damn strong.
So,
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Yeah, I think Nico might get second. Definitely a day for the 15 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to hop out. Have some work to do, but a nice flight, and see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a nice day and evening.
Bye, Tim.
Thank you. You too,
See you,
Tim.
Tim.
Okay,
See
Tim,
you.
don't
See you
work too
tomorrow, Tim.
hard
Bye, Tim.
and enjoy your evening.
Thank
Oh
you.
no, Dave's going to beat Nico.
No way, I'm so far behind.
I don't know.
No,
Look,
no,
your
Dave-
average speed is higher, or your
Dave-
average
Disconnected.